Hi everybody. Hope you enjoyed the pirate stories. And to follow up, we're going to be doing a pirate treasure map for your kids. Now this week I will not be sending this home because most of the craft involves liquids and liquids don't travel too well. But hopefully this is stuff that you've got around your house. What you're going to need to gather, if you have it, is some lemon juice, a Q-tip, or a swab. I have a little dish of coffee, it could be tea bags as well, and a sponge, and a towel, pencil and pen, and then if you have it, nice clean white paper. And I don't have any paper bags around, but I got some packing materials that are brown paper. So those are things that you can use for this, and then also a lighter or matches. So that would be for the grown-up, please, not for anybody else. So how are we going to make a treasure map? All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a white piece of paper and we're going to put it on the towel. Wait for me here and I'll do a close-up of this activity. Okay, so we've got your towel, Darren, to keep everything from getting messy. And I've got my coffee in a little dish, and I got a sponge, and I'm just going to sponge off this to make it look nice and old. So this makes it really nice and old and aged looking, just like you found it in a treasure chest or in a secret place. So, and I would do both sides of it. I'm gonna wash the towel anyway, so. And then after this is all nice and damp, you can set it outside to dry or let it dry in the house. Or if you have some impatient kids, you can use a hairdryer. I actually have a heat gun, so the heat gun would speed things up a little bit. And get it nice and dry. And I'm not going to use that one though because I've got one already finished. And I'll show you that in just a minute. I hear my doggy outside. He's looking to come in. So he might make a couple of bits of noise in a few minutes. So here's the paper that's done. And what I did after that is crumbled it up. Yes, you can crumble paper up. My kids will really enjoy that. That makes it look really old and wrinkled, and so this is the coffee stained paper. I would not wrinkle it up until it's nice and dry though, and then you can see that I put on some symbols for what you would see on a treasure map. And some people I know have plotted areas around their house where they've put these symbols so that your siblings can play a game where you put like the ship in a certain location with a clue to go to the next place and have a treasure that's actually there for them to find. So if they wanted to develop an actual scavenger hunt using your treasure map, what a marvelous way to develop planning skills and thinking through a project. And as you can see, I put in a compass map. You can talk about maps and the directions that this shows you. I have a symbol for mountains. I have some spooky caves. Here's the treasure, and then some pirate bones. And so anything that you want to put on your map that you can add to that. So that was the first type of map. And then, of course, when it's done, you want to roll it up and maybe tie it with some string if you've got any. But this would be the the cool way that you would find your treasure map, okay? The other way to do this is with the brown paper. And for that, you're not gonna stain anything. But, and I'm sorry it's got some holes in it. This is just whatever packaging material I happen to have on hand. So this would be making a map with invisible ink for the X. So for the ink, you're going to use the lemon juice. Now for this project, you are not going to use the coffee and the lemon juice together. Why? Because coffee and lemon juice are both acids and they will cancel each other out. So you're going to just make the X with the lemon juice. And when that dries, it will be sort of invisible. And see if mine is still. Now here's the lighter. When you hold it up under the map, there's my X. So you can see the acid shows through. Now, obviously, this is something that you need an adult to supervise. But that's really a cool way of having a treasure map that is secret, where the X will only show up. You can use a very, very bright lamp to also reveal the X. You don't have to use fire if that's something that you're nervous about. So, and then of course you would use that where that X is to plot your symbols, and then roll up your map and have yourself a grand old time. Arr. So that is today's craft activity that goes along with our pirate story time. Sorry I'm not going to be giving you a kit to take home, but as I said, wet things don't really do well in our curbside pickup. But if you do this activity and you want to show us your map, take a picture of it, I would love to put it on our Facebook page. And anything that you do that's above and beyond creative that your child thinks of, a way to use a treasure map in a fun and creative way, that would be fantastic. So everybody loves to share whatever they're doing at home at this time. So, and we love to see it. So thanks for stopping by, and we will see you next time.